Alright, that is embarrassing. My screensaver came up and turned it off. Sorry about that, guys. Once again, my screensaver came on and turned it off. I am not going to leave you guys hanging when we're getting Odin. But I don't think there's anyone left in Discord, so back on to Pretz.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I just muted myself while you were gone.
Thank goodness. Sometimes I just wish you'd mute yourself while you're here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Shots fired. Shots fired. Here we go.
Had to go take care of you. I figured you had to either go to the bathroom or take care of your kid. One or the other.
Actually, it was my wife who wanted to discuss the plans tomorrow. We're having to plan this out because it's not often that I have a 4-day weekend, and we've had a few steps to accomplish each day. But I gotta tell you, I mean, that's the exact thing that YouTubers want to hear about whenever they get on stream. They want to hear about how their YouTuber is potty training their kid. That's what I deliver here that no one else does.
That's right, you do. But hey, listen, there's plenty of DOT players that are either have been there or are actually in the same situation or will be there soon enough.
Yeah, well, whatever I find out that succeeds, guys, you'll hear about it, because if it succeeds, it just saves so much time.
Well, no, it's not just the time, it's also financial, because diapers are expensive.
That's true. It's mainly time for us, because we do use cloth diapers. So we go the extra distance.
See, Shooter McGavin, I'm telling you right now, if it's not just the thriftiness in the game, it's the thriftiness in life. You're free to play on diapers, too, I see.
Dude, I want to retire one day. And if it means I gotta wash out a few diapers here and there, I'm absolutely gonna do it.
Yeah, it sounds like doing your dailies in game, you know, just making sure that you always get your gems every day. It's just like washing out some cloth diapers.
That is one analogy that I will not forget. Oh man. Alright, now, Zalon, how did you hear about this game?
Me?
Yeah, how did you hear about it?
I don't know if I saw an ad for it on a different game. I might have. I might have saw an ad for it. It's either, I don't know. I was playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes at the time. I know that for a fact. Because that game, you know how Google Play saves your achievements and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that I had achievements for right before Dawn of Titans. Besides from that, I was like, I can't remember if, I don't think that game has ads. I don't think. I'm trying to remember where, because I swear I saw an ad for the game, and I instantly wanted to see what it was all about. And you know what it was? The ad that they ran was like the original, like some of the opening sequence where you see Kobar running, through the woods and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Beating everybody up. I was like, that's my boy Kobar.
I know, man. Like, I was hooked on this game the moment that I took Kobar over and took a swing and knocked like 40 people up in the air. That was the moment I knew it was true love.
But yeah, I'll tell you, I mean, I swear I saw that. I saw the ad. I think that's what I saw first, and I was immediately interested in seeing what it was about because it said actual gameplay footage, and I guess that made me instantly think, really, this is really what it looks like? Can we really control the troops? So I guess it was immediate curiosity to see if it really was a game that was going to be able to provide what it was portraying. So, because most games that you see, like for instance, right now, I'll put another game on blast right now. It wasn't too long ago that they came out with a Game of Thrones game called Conquest or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh wow, a strategy game with Game of Thrones. I'm like, I wonder how good this could be because franchise stuff like that typically does very well. I jumped in and the ad for the game was all like, oh, it's awesome, it's amazing. You jump in, I'm like, oh look, it's a million randomly placed, or you can place yourself eventually if you pay in-game currency.
Oh my
it's one
goodness.
of those huge maps where there's all these people in there, and I'm like, and you send your troops and you just watch them travel across the map. You never see the combat. I'm like, not one of these games again. Like, these games have been around for so long. They're like the cookie-cutter strategy games that milk the crap out of their player bases with really no payoff. I don't know. At least that's the way I saw it.
It's true. And since I got Zalon answering this question, Nigel, Drew, Blood, and anyone else who wants to answer, Cage, you too, how'd you guys get started with this game and why? But moving forward from that, what got you into YouTube, Zalon? How did you...
Getting me into YouTube was basically watching a lot of Gaming with Nick and watching APOC. I got into watching YouTube videos for the mobile games, especially, particularly some of the strategy games that were coming out, because I was seeing people actually coming out with, like, different ways of playing certain games, and they're like, actually, it wasn't more like, everything wasn't all cookie cutter. So there was actually some strategy to playing certain types of games, so I was like, oh, wow, well, it was a lot of fun to watch people do it and everything else, but Bo and I wanted to start doing those updates for everybody, because we felt that the in-game, being able to talk to everybody in-game was just too limiting, I believe. So we started making those updates for everybody. You remember those from back in the day, I'm sure.
I do.
Yeah, we just made updates on his channel, and then we started going from there. Because APOC started getting involved with it, because he's like, oh, well, not him getting involved with it, but we started making videos, and APOC was the one that kept on saying, you should make videos, Alon. You should make videos. It was mostly APOC's pushing, and Boganora's, he was like, oh, I can do it, this, that, and the other thing, but I ended up trying to, figure out things on my phone, and after I found out that it worked efficiently, enough that people enjoyed it, it's like, well, I guess I'll keep rolling with that. So that's where we are today.
Sounds good. I already knew the answer for Nigel and Cage. Sorry about the repeat there. Drew, you were playing an Army character straddles. You found it on Facebook. That's the first time I've heard someone's finding this on Facebook. And Bloodwolf, yeah. I am incredibly grateful for Kyle, because if it wasn't for Kyle's efforts, you know how hard I'd have to be finding lands today to raid? Da-da-dow. Terrible joke.
It's alright.
And I gotta tell you, like, the fun thing about these late streams, for me, I was just looking around for, I was at the hospital, and one of my kids was going to be born soon. I remember that, and I was like, man, this is like the third time I've been doing this, and no offense, but it was kind of boring at that point, because the baby wasn't there yet. So I was like, what am I going to do for the next few hours? Hopefully it doesn't make me sound too callous of a person, but I found it.
No, it doesn't. It's kind of like the same. It's like the same way of, after you drop, a bunch of family members off at the airport, and you've done it a bunch of times. Like how many, and you pick them up too. It's kind of the same thing. You're waiting around for it. It's not. You already know what you're doing. You've been there once. You've done it once. A bunch of times. Whatever. So.
It's true. All right. Well, as soon as I get this Titan, I am going to need to close my stream down because I have got places to go tonight. Or go ahead.
Yeah, places to go. You got to go to bed, probably.
Exactly. That's the place I got to go, and that's like my favorite place to go at night.
Of course. Well, what I was going to say was, to make you sound callous would have been, after the baby was born, you still weren't done playing. that would be bad.
Hold on, I got to finish this level, dear.
Yeah. Just hold on.
Hold that baby in. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
Man, I would have deserved to be slapped at that point. Hey, no problem, Joe.
What do you want to name our child? Well, there's this new game I've been playing.
Kobar.
How about Kobar?
Yeah, well, my wife puts up with a lot from me, and so I would fully expect a backhand if I did something like that.
That's true. Henceforth, why we play at nighttime. I mean, that's another good reason why a lot of people here in the U.S., of course, play between the times of like 7 p.m. and on. Eastern Standard, obviously West Coast included later on in the too as well, because I'll tell you, it's a major window for the age group of people you deal with.
It's true. We are so close, guys. I can feel it. We are less than 100 souls away from Odin right now. You guys have stuck with me. What I'll do is I will review all of the 4-star Titans I've gotten from the event, or the other 2, I should say, and then go over to Odin for the further reveal.
Yeah. Well, we hope to get a 4th Titan.
That's right. Another Siggy would be great.
Well, you're just going to use it for food because you already got your perfect Sig.
Oh, Siggy's good enough to where I'll have multiples of him. There's no doubt about it. If he's got decent skills, heck yeah. I got 2 good Siggies right now, and I'm not fusing either of them away. The skills just are too good to pass up. I will be fusing a Valkyrie away, though. Because she does have skills I'm willing to pass up. It's still like a good Valkyrie. If I could get a good Valkyrie.
Have you noticed that you're getting, during the Calbrax event, the most recent one obviously, and this one, have you noticed you're getting more Eris than any other type?
Yes. Holy cow.
Okay. Now, do you believe, now it's not the first time I've noticed that, the 1-star drop, that Titan drops that you're getting are the same class as the Titan, the main Titan of the event. But it's nice because you don't typically get a lot of Ranger food. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's true. Like Rangers and Berserkers, you don't get very many of them.
You just don't. I could. Boy, if you watched my recent Fusion video, Siggy got so much attention because I had so many champions to fuse into him. Ridiculous amount. So.
It's good stuff. I have actually filled up my Titan Hall completely from this event. And I got down to like 80 Titans. Just all my unique ones. So this event has been good to me in that sense. Here we go. Actually, I might need one more attack after the use of this portal stones. Man, you guys here in chat are incredibly lucky at this game. One out of all of the epic tokens I've used in this game, I've gotten one 4-star Titan. And I thought I was super lucky with it, and it was a Solgar.
This guy's starting to turn into straight up roadkill with like a bunch of because you know how when you see roadkill, sometimes you'll see like a whole bunch of birds taking it apart. I swear, I'm not even I'm barely able to get one land per time that he opens.
Congratulations, Thorin, turning 50, or your Thorin getting 51 Blood Wolf, and congratulations on being the guy that everyone is rating this event. And I will take responsibility for that, because I'm sure not as many people would raid you if they didn't see me raiding you on the stream. Oh, and look, you're available again. And the moment I see 4 more fires on here again, I'm snapshotting this.
Oh, you want to know something else I've been doing with Calvarex, which has been extremely effective?
What's that?
And I think it might be something that, because you have such low-level militia, that it could slightly be hurting you. And for a free-to-play aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But high-level militia right now are making it so that I basically am taking in, for level 20 Calvarex, mind you, with only, because I'm using one of my relic slots for actual event relic most of the time. So I only have 3 raised dead spells. Basically, I've been taking in almost half of my troops are militia. And yeah, I may lose 2 to 3 to 4 every battle, but I'm cranking them out. So I don't ever, you know what I mean, like really run out of troops.
And you can just keep raising them up. That's awesome. That is great. I'm glad people have found a use for militia. Alright guys, the moment of truth has arrived. Now before I do show you guys the Titans, we are going to go ahead and finish forging that 3-star relic I started off with at the beginning of the stream. I need this 3-star mounted armor for my Namesh and my Matanos. You see, that's what I aim to give in this YouTube experience cage. The type of experience that'll just blow your mind. And the later the stream goes, the more brain cells we will all lose from this conversation.
The more mind-blowing, like right now, a couple of viewers, their heads are just straight up exploding right now.
We are going to go the distance with this 3-star armor. I'm making it a theme of my streams, is that I get a relic from 1 to 10 during the course of it. So I've got to keep that up. It's in honor of the current relic forge system. Oh, wow. We are going the distance today, guys. It is proof that my system works. We are so close. I'm going to get this level 9 to level 10.
Oh, real quick question. Did you see that the Candor Kid came back?
Yes. It's been a long time since I'd seen anything from him.
I know, right? I figured that you had him on your sub list, so I figured you saw him pop up. I thought that was very odd, but still, good to see though.
It's good to see people coming back, even in the wake of losing the great brain.
You know, and I got conspiracy theories on that. I don't know. He might be back. He said that he's left the game before. He's wishy-washy.
Bam, there we go. Mounted armor, done. And that's before I reach my 3 stars. I'm living the dream. See, these are my avalanches there, all 4 of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and collect Odin. And now, because I want to do this the official way, we are going to old school Titan Hall. I'm not taking the shortcut, we're taking the long way. Enter. Alright, so we're going to start with Siegfried, guys. First Titan unlocked. I just passed him. Alright, here is my Siegfried that I opened. Yes, drum roll. That was pretty bad, but it worked. The perfect Siegfried roll, guys. Because no one really cares about the first skill in Siegfried. I'm happy with this one. Shout out to Pisces for calling this long before I pulled them. Alright, now let's go over to Valkyrie. And if I could spell, I'd know to go in this direction. Alright. So, this is my new one. And, I mean, I love how she enters. It's great. All of the best skills that you could possibly hope to have on a Valkyrie right here. With the exception of that Spearman health. I just needed armor piercing. And then I could use the dream setup of having my Grenadiers tank damage when my Spearmen run up slowly from behind. Okay. Enough with the corny jokes, guys. Time for the moment of truth. The best...
You can't be saying stuff like that. People are going to believe you and think you're actually serious.
That's true. There's next level strategies. Having Spearmen as flankers. Okay, so Odin here. I'm just kidding for those of you who might be taking me seriously. Here we go. Enter Odin. With the Odin Force, I'm going to summon the best skills possible for my archers right here. Done. Oh wow, I did. The best possible Odin I could have gotten, guys. This is proof that free-to-play is rewarded every once in a while. Siegfried and Odin came out perfect. I hope your guys' Odins are better, or come out better than the ones I've been hearing come out. But, as always, thank you. Or go ahead.
Real quick. So you would go with double damage? You want armor piercing and damage?
I do. I want armor piercing and damage. These...
Explain.
My thought process behind it is X-Skill Titans are the future of this game. And the best Titans out there for defense are going to have X-Skill armor troops. Whether they be Spearmen, whether they be Goliaths. And the only way you're going to break through that consistently is with an X-Skill of yourself, for yourself. Now, if you have just a ton of damage stacked up, those armor guys are just going to eat away at your damage the entire time. But this ensures that I will have consistent damage come out as opposed to sporadic ton of damage or no damage whatsoever. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So, I mean, on the
against the guys where my archers are going to do damage, they're always going to do damage. And with the right relics, I push that damage into overdrive. But that armor piercing is absolutely needed in the meta right now. But that's my opinion. Odin went the distance for me today, guys. Check that out. And it's perfect timing because I need another ranger to level. Alright, so to recap, we got a relic from level 1 to 10 today. We reached our goal of getting Odin, the perfect Odin. And Valkyries with double attack on Spearmen and double defense on Grenadiers are garbage. Just want to throw that out there now. Go Dan! Check it out. Perfect Odin. You came just for the reveal. I appreciate that, man. Mad shout out to you. I will save the head of Mimir for tomorrow, but rest assured, I do believe that is going to be a hugely impactful relic several months down the road. Now, Zalan, do you have anything else you want to say to my audience before we go?
No, I'm good. Congratulations, though. Very good job.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for stopping by and visiting the kingdom. And as always, you guys have a good night from the late night king himself. Take care.